I mean, I think social media is a very important development that can reshape journalism and help to reshape society. Journalism often was centred around elites, people, and especially so nowadays, around people who come from a certain background, think in a certain way, are employed by certain employers, and therefore produce very similar stories and are constrained by that. What social media does and what social journalism does is it opens it up to citizens, it opens it up to people whose voices are not usually heard in the public domain. And I think that's a revolution, if you like, in democracy. It helps to enhance democracy. It makes people feel that they have a stakeholding claim on that democracy. So as a development, it's vitally important, I think, to encourage that, to make greater citizens of all of us.
Hi, my name is Catherine. I'm reasonably new to the UK, although I was born here. I've only lived here as an adult for 3 years. So it's a new culture for me. I was an immigration judge and lawyer in Canada, and I came here and now I'm running a small social enterprise called Streetwise Tours. We provide walking tours of London led by homeless guides and by ex-offenders. In terms of what I hoped to get out of today was to get some technical expertise, which I lack in terms of putting a story together. And I think that most of what we've got today, a lot of what we've got today, has helped me to understand how to put audio and video together, how to the difference between streaming and edited footage, and I've learned a lot today. It's been very good, and I've met some interesting people who are engaged citizens and who share some common interests with me.
So I found today's seminar really quite useful, especially in kind of my field of study, which is politics. I think that using media in such a kind of fluid and dynamic way is certainly changing the face of politics. We've seen that with the use of Twitter, the use of Facebook and social media in general to kind of change how politics is working. So I found ways of making social media reports and kind of social reports, and the things that we've been learning today has been really useful for that aspect. The thing about live streaming I wasn't so convinced about, to be honest. I feel that when people consume news and consume media, they would prefer to do it in a more polished fashion. And I'm not sure that live broadcasting is necessarily. It's not necessary. I don't feel that it's necessary for the way that people consume news and information these days.
My name's Harley. I'm from Christchurch University. Basically, from today, we're hoping that we can go back and suggest using what we've learnt today as some form of, hopefully, like coursework in our course, because we feel this would be maybe a better representation for some people than like an essay of what they are capable of. So we're hoping to then go and apply what we've learnt using iPhoneography and that sort of thing, buying some add-ons for our phones to then be able to go and do so.